Hi, this is Ben Rogers. This is Thursday the 11th of October. This is the Property Diary. What do I want to tell you about today? I want to start introducing you to the fact that I'm doing a whole bunch of stuff over in Southern Ireland. Now, I've got two business partners that I'm doing stuff over there with. They're physically based over there. They live in and around Cork, down in Southern Ireland. So let's kind of talk about that for a minute, because why am I working over there in Southern Ireland? It's not part of the UK. For those who aren't aware, I wasn't really aware. They don't use pound, shilling and pence, they use the euro. And let's face it, Southern Ireland has had a tumultuous time when it comes to property over the last couple of years. They've ridden the massive ups and subsequent massive downs on the property valuations over there. But what does it mean? It means that there are lots of opportunities to help people. There's a lot of people who've got negative equity down there, and the banks over there are even less likely to lend money on mortgages than they are over here in the UK. So there's a lot of people who are struggling. A lot of people who'd like to sell and can't. There's a lot of people who'd like to buy and can't. And hello, does that sound familiar to what we tend to do? Yeah, absolutely. So over the last couple of months, we've been investigating what we can do, and we've been starting to sort of put things into process. Yeah, I mean, the guys I'm working out there, Martin and Brian, have got lots of local contacts. Brian actually has a website not too dissimilar to something like Rightmove for the Irish market, so you can imagine the opportunities that we have there. And I just want to kind of give you a bit of feedback. You know, we did a whole bunch of signs, ugly signs boards out there about a couple of months back, just to kind of test the water, see what's going to happen. Got a lot of response. Obviously, over a period of time, a lot of the signs have been taken down. But over the last, what has it been? Probably last week or so, Brian and Martin went out and put out about 10 more signs out. They've been averaging 3 calls a day from those signs, so you can imagine it's bringing in opportunities again. So I just kind of want to bring that into this property diary, because you're going to hear me talking a lot more about my activity over in Southern Ireland. It's a bit of an unknown, but as I said, there's lots and lots of opportunities out there. So we're already working on a whole bunch of stuff. And heck, you know what? You know, rather than staying in a hotel over there, I should probably be looking for a property that I can get myself on an option, so that when I'm going back and forward, I can stay in my own place on an option rather than have to stay in a hotel. I guess that makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? And if you can imagine, what am I going to want? I'm probably going to want an apartment. Down in Cork City, there's a whole bunch of apartments that are available. I've just got to find the right one and the right person, because you know, when I'm not there, I'm not going to want a garden that's going to get overgrown. I'm just going to want an apartment that I can go and jump into and put the car underneath it or something. So I just want to give you that sort of feedback. In fact, one of the properties that my buddy out there, Martin's been working with, is a property that is a marital split. Unfortunately, for the husband, who had moved out of the property and was still paying the mortgage, his wife has since completely trashed the house. So Martin went round there after kind of doing the heads of terms and agreeing everything, and went round there to do the video for the marketing side of things. Get round there, and oh my word, the bath panel's trashed, the shower glass has been trashed, the cupboards are hanging off in the kitchen. It's looking a right old state, and the poor old guy has kind of completely fallen out of love with the idea of the property, and I think he's just kind of physically handing it over to his wife because she can blooming well sort it out. So yeah, that's a bit of a shame, but hey, that was going to be the first one that we would have done. But I'll keep you up to date with what we're doing over there, and Ireland, from my point of view, is going to be a whole barrel of fun. what else would I want to share with you today? I've been looking at how I can actually expand upon the amount of deals that I can do. As you probably guess, I've got Carol in the office, but a lot of the time it is just literally me doing this stuff, and I want to expand upon that because of the amount of opportunities that are heading our way. So I've been looking at how do I outsource some of the stuff that I do, because remember you've got to systemize what you do here. So I've been looking to outsource stuff, maybe to get a virtual assistant, maybe out in the Philippines. I've also been looking at the apprentice scheme here in the UK that's funded by the government. And if you're unaware of that, you can take on a 16 to a 24-year-old, and if they're 19 and below, the government actually pays a £1,500 grant to you for taking on an apprentice. Now you need to then pay that apprentice, I think somewhere in the region of about £2.65 an hour, which is only about £440 a month, something like that. Well, for £440 a month, that's blooming good. Now that apprentice then gets an MVQ, and you can probably utilise them in your business. But it's worthwhile looking into. But I've also had somebody approach me, a local property investor who really wants to get into options and wants to come and kind of work with me, stroke for me, kind of for free. Okay, we'll probably work out something that he could get a percentage of the extra business that we do. But if you put yourself out there and explain what you're doing, other people will come to you. What's that film, the Field of Dreams? If you build it, they will come. And it feels a bit like that with me and my business at the moment. People kind of want to get involved in it. And trust me, you go out and build your business and people want to do exactly the same. So anyhow, I just want to kind of share that today. I will sign off now and catch up with you tomorrow. Tomorrow, Friday, is going to be pretty much a day of telephone calls. I'm looking to catch up on a whole bunch of the leads that have come through over the last couple of days. A whole load of stuff that is sitting there waiting for me on my desk. And I need to catch up with these people and see if we can't do a few more deals. So I'm going to love you and leave you for today. Thursday, 11th of October. This is the Property Diary. My name's Ben Rogers, and I'll speak to you tomorrow. Take care. Have a good night.